Welcome to this video on PubMed Clinical Queries, another way to search PubMed for the best evidence in the biomedical literature. We recommend you access PubMed at Belmont through the Medical Library website. It's linked under the Databases drop-down menu. This version of PubMed looks the same as the free version you'll find on the web. It just has full-text links to our journal subscriptions embedded in the interface, making access easier. Before we get to the clinical query search, let's review some of the basic building blocks of a good PubMed search. You'll want to use both keywords that you come up with on your own and MESH terms or medical subject headings to make sure you don't miss out on relevant articles. MESH terms are the preferred terms of the database. For example, the MESH term for lung cancer is lung neoplasm. You should use both for the most comprehensive search. You can also truncate certain terms using the asterisk symbol to get different variations on the term. For example, if you truncate vaccine, you'll also get vaccinations, vaccinated, etc. You can use Boolean connectors to combine terms in parentheses to nest terms, and I'll show you some examples of this. And finally, you can narrow your search results by applying filters. Some of the most common are the publication date filter and the filter for publication type. So let's do some sample searches. This search for crystalline silica lung cancer will find articles that include all of those words. It's doing an automatic AND search for you, similar to Google. It's a simple, straightforward search, and that's the best way to start, simply. But to do a more comprehensive search, I'm going to add some related terms for lung cancer. I've used the Boolean connector OR to search for articles using any of those terms, combined with crystalline silica. I've also truncated carcinogen so that I will find variations like carcinogenesis. Because I included these additional terms with OR, the number of results has increased. If the results are looking relevant, I might then apply some filters, and here I've highlighted the date and some of the publication type filters that I might start with. And as I'm looking through my results, I will continue looking for relevant search terms to use to improve the search. So this article is looking relevant, so I'm going to look at the MESH terms used to describe the article to see if there are any that I might want to search for. So now let's look at another way to search using PubMed Clinical Queries. You can find the link to Clinical Queries at the bottom of the PubMed homepage. This search automatically applies filters to the search to help you find the best evidence for different types of questions. For example, the therapy filter, which is the default, automatically applies search terms related to clinical trials, controlled trials, random allocation, and therapeutic use. So you'll find articles related to therapy that are also at the top of the evidence pyramid. You can also choose a broad or narrow search, which will affect the number of results that you get. So let's see the clinical query search in action. So here I have the same search, and I'm going to leave the default filter to therapy and to broad. And down below, it's going to show you the first 5 results. So here are 5 out of 223 results found. So you can look through those first 5 to see what you get, and if they look good, click on See All Results to view the rest of them. But you can easily come up here and change the filters to see how the results change. So if I change it, it will automatically update the search, and then you can go and compare the kinds of articles that you get. You can also click here to see the clinical query details. So I think this is helpful to look at so you know exactly what it's doing. So if you choose the therapy filter, these are the search terms that it is doing for you. So you can see there are terms such as clinical and trial, random, therapeutic use, and so on. So you might look through each of those to see the filter details that are applied. Let me go back. And then when you're ready to see all results in PubMed, click on that link and it will take you back to the regular search results screen where you can start looking through articles further. So this is just another strategy to try in PubMed. I would probably try both and see how they differ, and the kinds of results that you would get with each. If you have questions about PubMed, we hope that you'll reach out. You can email us or just stop by our offices on the 5th floor.